Hey everybody, it's Felicia again, aka Miss Hotmess and her randomness. Got a question for you. And this is a little bit about insecurities and so if you look at my beautiful face here, now mind you, about a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, at any given time, I was and there was some days I'm a little bit more insecure about myself than I am currently today. It's taken a lot of different things, from therapy to conversations to getting the hell out of my own head, realizing that, like, you know what, society's fucked with me more than anything when it comes to like the way I feel and some other unfortunate situations. Like, unfortunately, comments from family members, even if they didn't totally realize what they were saying. And I don't think I'm the only person that's happened to. It's where a family member who supposedly loves you might be like, oh, you're not looking so pretty today, or you look fat, or like maybe you should lose some weight. And it's not just family members, it's people in your circles and things like that. Like, kind of a topic right now is basically people bashing each other, gaslighting. Like, people don't realize how vicious the tongue is, words are to other people. And but basically, like, this can be going on so many different avenues on this. But basically, just kind of like talking about that, like, once upon a time I had insecurities about the way I look, and today I'm kind of like okay with it overall. Like, I know I'm a beautiful person. Not everybody's gonna like me. No, everybody's gonna think I'm beautiful, and that's for them, that's their opinion. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm happy with myself for the most part. Like, I know there's things I can fix in certain aspects and some things that are just the way they are. But so one of my biggest insecurities for a really, really long time was my face. In the grand scheme is basically this. And earlier tonight, I was thinking about it. I wanted to send my mom a message and be like, I have a question. When I was born, when they pulled me out of your womb, your hoo-ha, did they use the vice grip thingies and like kind of like push my face in? And again, I'm 40 years old, so I've had like these thoughts more than once in my life, but I was like, I didn't thankfully message her this, but it was like what was going through my head. And but at the same time, as I thought about this, I thought of a picture I had taken the other day, and for the first time, and this is part of where the insecurities were falling away, was that even in this video right now, you can see, like, I have really high cheekbones naturally. Like, I am not wearing any makeup right now. I'm someone who keeps it pretty basic. If I go to wear makeup, it might be a little eyeshadow, mascara, maybe a little eyeliner, and usually lip gloss or a tint of some sort. I haven't really used lipstick in itself in a really long time. But it's basic. I don't really use, I can't remember the last time I used blush was, or cover up. Like, I'm fairly simple. I'm fairly basic. I'm fairly simple. I am not someone who wears makeup 24/7, or meaning like every single day of the week. It's kind of more for special occasions, and it's still very simple. And and I will say, like, there's a change like when anybody wears makeup, but I like even filters in videos, or pictures and things like that. Like, the high cheekbone thing came off of me doing my first filters. Like, I'm someone who for a really, really long time was like, filters are horrible. And I kind of still feel that way, but I think, like, if you're doing it in the right, like, joking about it and you're honest about that you're using a filter, because in all honesty, like, I don't have any filters on right now. This is me in all my glory. Like, there are people that legit will like do filters that are trying to hide their flaws. And like, basically, like, I don't know if you can see, like, I got some dimpling up in my scalp, or my forehead. Like, I have a scar underneath one or around one of my eyes. Like, if I really got really, really close, I think I might still have the baby zit over here. Maybe it's gone finally. Because if you remember, there was a video from earlier that I had the Mary Kay black charcoal on. I can tell you it's kind of gone away from the inside of my nose right now. I could probably do another one. But like, it is what it is. I'm freaking human. I'm 40 years old and I have imperfections. I am not perfect in any way, shape, or form. But so basically the big thing is that that base where I was going with this is that you can see my high cheekbones. And I, for a really, really long time, when I do selfies or pictures or whatever, I really was like, first off, I am also someone who has a dominant chin. And like I beat myself up over these things. And today I'm like, go F yourself. Like if you don't think I'm pretty, that's for you. Like I am me. I'm not trying to be you. You don't need to try to be me. Like it is what it is. And so, like the thing is, like right here, like you can see, like the cheekbone sticks out, and then I have the indentation right here. So I did not feel very well because I see these people on in society, aka TV shows, things like that. They're like, I need to do Botox, I need to put fillers in, I need bigger lips. I am honestly grateful and blessed to have naturally full lips. Think it's partly to do with Portuguese, American Indian, Polish, and German. At least that's what the rumor is. Haven't done a DNA test. Maybe that might be another video at some time if I ever decide to cough up the money for Ancestry.com DNA, and see how much of my family I've been told is actually true. um, but back to my like whatevers, and so like I beat myself up for many years, and I know there's other people that have the same thing, that they've done it to themselves. They see something like they think it's a negative, and I bet you there were people in their lives that were like, no, you're beautiful, that's a wonderful trait of yours, like I wish I had yours. And that was something, it took me a really, really long time for me to finally understand that people were giving me compliments and telling me that they wish they had my attributes. So like when I look at my high cheekbones today, I actually am really grateful that I have those. And I can tell you if I so one of my imperfections are, unfortunately, I like I said, I live in the state of Massachusetts, or I said that in another video. I live in the state of Massachusetts, and there was a period in time that I didn't have dental insurance that I paid into. I had the state of Massachusetts or dental insurance and health insurance, and they rather pull a tooth than like get a crown or a root canal like type thing done. And so as a type 1 diabetic, I had a lot of low blood sugars, and it caused a lot of in my 20s, caused a lot of decaying to some of my teeth. And I joke all the time saying the one thing I wish I could have for implants isn't boobs, a butt, or anything like that, is teeth. Like overall, like I'm okay with the way my mouth looks and stuff like that. And I'm actually, that's another thing. Like there were a period in time that I was very like, no, I don't want people seeing what I look like when I smile. Well, guess what? This is what I look like when I smile. And that was kind of a weird thing. One of my friends, he would always look at my picture. She's like, why don't you smile? And I'm like, because it was in my head. I'm like, don't look at me. I don't look pretty. But it is what it is. So like I would love to get implants, get a full mouth of teeth again. So I joke and I'm like, well, this chin might come in handy if I ever get it, because they might need to fix my jaw up. And when they do jaw like strengthening and stuff, they usually will take your own bone and then they will. So like if I ever lose my chin, hopefully it was because they were strengthening my chin and only because of, or my jaw because of that. Otherwise, I it is what it is. I'm beautiful, just like everybody else who's watching this. We're all beautiful in our own way, and you know what makes us all a little different, and we're all unique in that way. That honestly, like our flaws are what makes us beautiful. So if you do not feel good about yourself, you know what? Try to get that thought out of it. Like I bet you there are people in your life that really do believe you're beautiful. Word of advice for myself, from myself to you, if you are really not sure or don't feel good about yourself on the mental side, try to find a therapist. Therapy has really helped me with a lot of things, and just talking to other people and just letting people know like I'm not perfect. And so if you can see a therapist, that might help you. A therapist is someone who's just there to listen to you, not write like scripts and everything like that. So like, and sometimes they just have to remind me, and my friends have to remind me, like, your thinking really stinks. So get the hell out of your own head. And so with that, I'm going to shut up, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thanks, guys. Bye.